to one another. Real blood, real intestines sliver down for likeness of a tree. This is no good, screams the audience. This is not what we came to see.
I enjoyed the American poets, and I'm talking about the Beat generation, who came quite early on, and who seemed to be classless and seemed to be not afraid of tackling issues that related to an audience and going out to the audience.
Have been torn onto miles of magnetic tape and endless red-tongued snakes round a big spool. I have been taken apart, dismantled, and dragged to interrogation. No, I've been back for months and all alive. No, I've been home for months, but not all of me. Somewhere beyond the seas, the spies in their spinach-tint suits are watching the movies unwind with owlish X-rays. There's there on the screen, blue light on the couch. You sit smiling at me and stretching your arms, and he couldn't make it. One of them grunting, one of them groaning out, "What a chick."
But I think we in England have, in fact, had for quite a long time an attitude towards the poet, which is that this is some sort of, as you say, neurotic creature, irrelevant creature, probably effeminate. He's going to pull a daffodil out of his pocket and start fluting about beauty or something, a high piping voice. I think this is a very English and possibly sort of North European and possibly American situation, but I think it's something you don't find in other parts of the world.
In the case of a poet, there is a reality which is flowing through what he's writing, and he's hoping to God that that reality will get through. He doesn't quite know what the reality is going to be when he starts, because part of the experience of expressing it is to express it in words and to feel it in words. But I agree with Cocteau. I forget how it goes in the French, but he said, if the poet has a dream, it is not of becoming famous, but of being believed. There's a foolish anti-art spirit abroad in our time which says the ravings of a drug addict are better than Shakespeare because they're reality. Well, of course, none of us around this table are taken in by that rubbish, because art must be shaped just as a spacecraft must be shaped to get into orbit. I mean, nothing will get just thrown up like a lump of rubble. But what, in fact, the artist is doing is conveying reality. Now, in a sense, the poetry doesn't matter, the music doesn't matter, the painting doesn't matter. In fact, those are the means by which it gets through, right or wrong?
During dinner, the table caught fire. No one alluded to the fact, and we ate on, regardless of the flames singeing our conversation. Unaware of the smoke and the butlers swooning, topics ranged from Auden to Zeffirelli. I was losing concentration, however, and being short on etiquette, became tense and began to fidget with melting cutlery. I was fashioning a spoon into a question mark when the Chablis began to steam and bubble. I stood up, mumbled something about having left the gas running, and fled blushing across the plush terrain of the carpet. The tut-tut-tutting could be heard above the cracking of the bone china. Outside, I caught a cab to the nearest bus stop. While back at the table, they were toying with blazing fruit and discussing the role of the poet as entertainer when the roof fell in.
Nothing is but nothing, something it is not. Nil plus nil, nothing's what I got that certain nothing no one can do without. The Spanish call it nada, I call it now, nothing on the telly, nothing going on, nothing to get worked up about, nothing by the sun, come all the way from nowhere now, nowhere else where nothing is out of place, no one lives, nothing smells, talking to no one, talking to the wall, I give you what I get, I give you, bugger all.
Soon come. It soon come. Look out, look out, look out. Fruit soon ripe. If you take a bite. Strength soon come. To a fling with might. It soon come. It soon come. Look out, look out, look out. We feel bad. We look sad. We smoke weed. And if your eye sharp, read the violence now with eye. We go and smash the sky with our bad, bad blood. Look out, look out, look out. It soon come. It's the shadow walking behind you. It soon come. His eyes stand up right before you. But it's too late now. I did warn you. When you fling me in a prison, I did warn you. When you kill Olo Wally, I did warn you. When you beat Joshua Francis, I did warn you. When you pick on the Panthers, I did warn you. When you jack me up against the wall, I didn't bawl, but I did warn you. Now you see fire burning in my eye. You smell badness from my breath. You feel violence, violence bursting out of me. Look out! Too late now, I did warn you.
You've got to be yourself. You've got to be true to your imaginative essence. Whether you're a man, a woman, or whatever. People might have a certain expectation, for example, of a black poet. They might feel a black poet ought to be dealing with what they call issues. If people want to read issues, they should listen to Panorama. Politicians deal with issues. Poets deal with epiphanies. How do you take an issue and transcend that issue? How do you transmute it like an act of alchemy so it becomes a revelation?
Follow, poet, follow right to the bottom of the night. With your unconstraining voice, still persuade us to rejoice. With the farming of a verse, make a vineyard of the curse. Sing of human unsuccess in a rapture of distress. In the deserts of the heart, let the healing fountain start. In the prison of his days, teach the free man how to praise.
Men of England, wherefore plough for the lords who lay ye low? Wherefore weave with toil and care the rich robes your tyrants wear? Wherefore feed and clothe and save from the cradle to the grave those ungrateful drones who will drain your sweat, nay, drink your blood? Wherefore bees of England forge many a weapon, chain, and scourge, that these stingless drones may spoil the forced produce of your toil? Have ye leisure, comfort, calm, shelter, food, love's drink balm? Or what is it ye buy so dear with your pain and with your fear? The seed ye sow, another reaps. The wealth ye find, another keeps. The robes he weaves, another wears. The arms he forge, another bears. Sow seeds, but let no tyrants reap. Find wealth, let no impostors heap. Weave robes, let no idle wear. Forge arms in your defense to bear. Shrink your cellars, holes and cells. In halls ye deck, another dwells. Why shake the chain he wrought? Ye see the steel tempered glance on he. With plough and spade, hoe and loom, trace your graves and build your tombs. Weave your winding chief and fair England be your sepulchre.